Hello people, welcome to this Ruby programming tutorial. In this video I'll be telling you what are all the prerequisites you need to have to learn Ruby programming language. So the first thing you need is a good operating system. Rather than recommending Mac and Windows, I would recommend you to have a good Linux distribution. I use Ubuntu, so I also encourage you people to use Ubuntu. It's totally zero cost. You can go to its website over here, it's ubuntu.com, right? And what you can do is like you can go to this desktop and if you just click the overview, it will present you with the link, download Ubuntu. So just download it and install it on your laptop and or whatever computer you have. And why I recommend Linux is no matter wherever you develop Ruby, you need mostly you'll be deploying it on operating system, a Linux-based operating system, and most people use Ubuntu to deploy their Ruby applications. That is, if they have written it in Ruby on Rails or whatever it is, and so I strongly recommend a Linux distribution to learn Ruby programming language, and so that you know exactly what happens in it. So that's the thing. And another thing is like you need to have a good text editor. So I would recommend this website atom.io. Atom is a very good text editor that's been written by a company called GitHub. And as a developer, you need to know what Git is and GitHub is. But for this tutorial, I don't think so. You need to know that. And so go to this atom.io and it will present you with a link to download and download this zip file over here. And if you don't know how to, okay, mostly by double clicking this zip file, you should be able to install it. Or after download, the Ubuntu software will launch and it will install it for you. But if you don't know, if that doesn't happen, you need to know how to install zip files. So please Google for that and learn it. And this is beyond this tutorial scope, so I'm leaving it off. So but if you really feel that okay, you don't know Linux and you need to know Linux, install Ubuntu and try it out for a few days. And but anyway, that's not enough for a programmer. That might be enough for somebody like an accountant or somebody who just wants to do some spreadsheets or something like that, send emails or something like that. But for a programmer, you need to know, you need to deep dive into Linux. So I would recommend this website. It's called linuxjourney.com, and you just go to this website and start these tutorials, getting started, command line and all those stuff. You can learn as much as you want. So but the thing is as soon as you finish this thing, advanced text for, you're quite good enough. And this thing will help you to install this zip file, learn about packages and how to install them and all those stuff. And but anyway, I would strongly recommend you to use Linux to learn Ruby and to learn more about Linux, so that anyway, you're going to deploy your Ruby apps or websites developed in Ruby on a Windows machine. Even if you're using Ruby for data science or even developing desktop applications, mostly it's going to be deployed on a Linux system. So please do learn about Linux, and it's a really wonderful world. And okay, so next is you can yeah, I would be following a book. It's called I Love Ruby. So you can just get it over here, like mindaslab.github.io/I Love Ruby. So over here you can just go here and download this book by clicking this link. I have already downloaded. So this is the book. This is a book written by me. I liked Ruby programming language so much, and I wanted everybody to learn about it. So I just wrote this book and just gave it off. And so um, uh, so the thing is, I also encourage you to learn Ruby and to teach people about Ruby, so that the world becomes better. So in this website you can even download the source code, but anyway, I won't be downloading the source code right now. So just go and click over here, get code examples, and you will go to a GitHub site over here. So just click this thing, clone or download. If you know to use Git, you can use this URL and all those things. Otherwise, the best option is to click over here and just download the zip copy of the code of the programs present over here, so that you can have it as a reference and you can copy paste. And if you're if you're stuck with it, you can compare the difference between your code and the code over here and see what's wrong. And so these are the prerequisites for you to start programming with Ruby. And I would emphasize on learning Linux and having a Linux operating system, preferably Ubuntu, because that gives the least headaches for you. And I would also recommend very strongly to go to this website, Linux Journey, and learn about Linux if you know nothing about it. So these are the things you need to have to start learning Ruby programming language. Anyway, let's see in the next video. Like, I'll be telling how to install Ruby. Of course, don't go here, click this button and try to install Ruby. I'll be telling you another way. So I think that's the better way, but anyway, like, I could be wrong, but please stick with me so that learning Ruby becomes painless. And so that's the thing. Anyway, let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.